Hello candidates, I am going to dictate you a passage of 700 words. So please get ready for the dictation. The dictation will start after 15 seconds. Ever since the panel for One Nation One Election led by the former President of India Ram Nath Kovind recommended simultaneous elections to the Lok Sabha and state legislative assemblies, much has been written on its positive and negative aspects, the practical considerations, and of course the politics around the subject. Amidst all the political accusations and counter-accusations, another important issue has gone missing from attention. The matter is about one candidate contesting from multiple constituencies for the same office. The Constitution of India provides for regular elections every 5 years to the Legislative Assembly and the lower house of Parliament. However, the Constitution, other than providing for the Election Commission of India, has empowered Parliament to regulate the manner of conducting the elections. Therefore, contesting from multiple constituencies has been dealt with in the Representation of the People Act 1951. Under the Act, there was no limit on the number of constituencies a candidate could contest until 1996. This resulted in candidates contesting from multiple constituencies, sometimes more than two, winning them and vacating all but one seat in accordance with Section 70 of the same Act. This necessitated by elections frequently. Due to this Parliament amendment, the Act in 1996 to limit the number of constituencies that a candidate can contest from to 2. The amendment intended to discourage one candidate from contesting from multiple constituencies. Despite this, the practice has continued. The numbers are even more frequent in state legislative assembly elections, leading to frequent by-elections. There were 44 by-elections for state assemblies in November 2024 due to the resignation of sitting legislators. Frequent by-elections due to candidates winning from multiple constituencies pose several challenges. First, they add to taxpayer costs. The administrative cost of the Lok Sabha legislative assemblies by the state governments in the 2014 general election, it amounted to rupees 3,870 crore. Adjusted for 6% annual inflation, the 2024 general is put at a cost of rupees 6,931 crore or rupees 12.76 crore per seat. If 10 politicians win from two constituencies, the extra cost of holding a by-election would be around rupees 130 crore. While this is relatively small when compared to overall election spending, the real issue lies in the massive expenditure by political parties, estimated at rupees 1,35,000 crore for the recent general election, or about rupees 250 per constituency, according to the estimated by the Center for Media Studies. This burden ultimately falls on the public, and much of the funding comes from black money, while undermines financial transparency. Second, the by-election necessitated by the vacation of a winning candidate within an initial 6 months tends to favor the ruling party. This is borne out in by-election trends across multiple states. This emanates from the fact the ruling party can mobilize resources and provide patronage to party workers. Such a scenario of a non-level playing field is skewed against the opposition, which has negative implications for parliamentary democracy. Third, the financial burden of organizing a by-election disproportionately falls on the already defeated candidate and their party, forcing them to spend resources once again. Fourth, the saying democracy is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people suggests that elections should serve people's needs. However, a candidate contesting from multiple seats serves as a hedging mechanism against uncertainties and often prioritizes the leader's interests, not the people's. This undermines democratic principles, placing politics above the public. Fifth, OCMC is sometimes used to enhance the reach and message delivery of the leader, relying on their popularity for electoral success. This often reflects the leader's dominance within the party, particularly in family or leader-centric parties. Moreover, OCMC goes against the fundamental right to freedom of speech and expression of citizens. Petition filed in 2023 argued that when people elect a representative, they trust that person to be their voice. Contesting multiple constituencies, winning them, and acting one for a by-election violate Article 19 under bracket 1 under bracket A of the Constitution. This practice causes voter confusion and discontent as seen in Wayanad, Kerala, when Rahul Gandhi vacated his seat in 2024, potentially leading to voter apathy. The voter turnout was 64.24% in the by-poll and 72.92% in the general election.